I was born in 1928. That was just before the Depression days, and I was raised up on a farm. My daddy was a farmer, and at that time he got on a government job that Roosevelt had brought in, and so we had government commodities driven to our home, and some of them were spoiled and some of them weren't, but we got along. We had no electricity. My mother never had a refrigerator. She never had a wash machine, and I studied through my early years by a kerosene lamp. We had one stove, and that was in what we called the front room. There was no heat in any of our bedrooms, so we just covered up with blankets and so on, but we didn't know the difference, so everything was okay. I was pretty young when the Depression come on, and we had nothing. I remember my mother going in the kitchen and crying, and I would ask her, "Well, Mom, why are you crying?" And she says, "Because I have no food for you kids." She would make water gravy, and of course, we didn't complain. We thought it was all okay. I remember when I used to eat onion sandwiches, I would take onion sandwiches in my little dinner box to school, and I remember one time somebody had some bologna, and so they offered me a piece, and I thought it was something out of heaven. I went in the Navy when I was 17. Patriotism was so high, and I was a pretty good size for my age, and you was almost ashamed to walk out in public because everybody would call you a 4F, which meant that you had some kind of a disorder, and the service wouldn't take you. So I had my dad to sign up for me when I was 17, and I joined the Navy, and so then I was shipped to California. I was assigned to the 52nd Destroyer Division, which was 4 ships, and we would accompany the larger ships like the battleships and carriers and so on and so forth. We would accompany them out to sea, and we were a patrol division. I remember just kind of wiggling our way through Pearl Harbor. The Arizona part of it was still sticking out of the water. At the time Pearl Harbor was bombed, it had an effect on every young man in the United States. I mean, they was chomping at the bits, ready to go. So that's the main reason that I went in, because of the patriotism. Nobody said anything about America. I mean, and servicemen walking down the street, people would get off the sidewalk. The patriotism was so high, and anybody would say anything about America, somebody had to pick them up off the ground. So it was really great, and I wish it was like that today.